Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
How does the power puncher actually use the jab to close the gap against this outside fighter? How does he employ that strategy?
So I think it's a little bit like if you're a carpenter and you're making a table. You take your measuring stick out and you see how much wood you need, how long the table is. Well, same thing. If you're a fighter who wants to get inside with a boxer, you got to see how much distance you have to close. If there's a lot of distance, you need 3, 2 jabs. One is not going to work.
A knifing jab splits through by Eddie Chambers.
There's no need to be on the inside. Come on, get focused.
Chambers blocks it. Halfway through this round here, Eddie Chambers is able to avoid that punch. The jab, once again, an effective tool. Nice block by Eddie Chambers. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. To the head he goes with a left hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block.
Keep that head moving.
The last thing either guy wants to be here, Teddy, is one-dimensional.
The last thing you want to be in anything to be successful is one-dimensional. I mean, if you're a comedian, you don't want to be saying the same jokes all the time. Your crowd's not going to be there. Well, your opponent is going to be there all night long if you do the same thing.
Eddie Chambers' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. he's holding. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Halfway through round number 2.
Keep your distance.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
In and out, in and out.
Get bumped.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Eddie Chambers.
Eddie Chambers is going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working a body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Eddie Chambers is proving to be elusive. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Good strong combo.
That's it.
Good defensive skill. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Eddie Chambers is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Eddie Chambers, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Big, big shot comes crashing home.
Well, you go straight back, and you're going to pay a price. He paid a big one there.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Eddie Chambers is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Eddie Chambers is off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has it a clean sweep through 3 rounds. He scores with the left. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nice combination, throwing more than one. Both scored there. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Eddie Chambers' defense is paying off now.
Get after him!
A battering ram of a hook by Chambers. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Fast Eddie with a good block.
Little head hunting never hurt. Does it with the hook. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Side to side.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. See, not just one jab. He throws that second one right behind it. Piercing jab. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Well off the mark by Eddie Chambers.
Oh, Sam, put the gun down, Remus.
Good looking two-punch combination there. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. And he engages in the clinch. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Eddie Chambers is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Basic but beautiful. Jab right hand.
Punch!
Good left hand able to land. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Relax.
Able to cover up that gut.
Keep your distance.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? He is doing well on the inside.
And to me, Joe, that really tells you that his opponent's in a lot of trouble because he's an outside fighter. You know he's going to win out there. If he can do well, hold his own on the inside, long night.
Eddie Chambers, his corner, knows the situation here. Yes, we're up in a close fight, but anything can happen that can turn things around and go against us. Eddie Chambers, his movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And now you see him realizing why he's had success. He was aggressive at the end of the last round. He's coming out aggressive here in this round.
Hey, if it's not broke, don't fix it. He's staying with it.
Eddie Chambers has done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand.
Double up your punch. Work the body. Yeah, good work.
Right on the mark, double jab.
Stay away from the inside. Keep your head moving.
Halfway through round 6. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep your distance. Back to the body.
Now hugging on the inside. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Eddie Chambers' defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. He's got that certain something that's a well-acquired skill in this craft of boxing, and that is superb defense, and it's on target tonight.
It is. The old-timers would say, you know, that's the hard thing, is to learn defense. You know, the easy part, the fun part is letting your hands go. So he's got the hard part down. Guess what? He's enjoying the fun part right now because of it.
Last 10 seconds. Eddie Chambers has got a way of just getting away from that punch. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Chambers. And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer's not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
Missed the target with that hook.
Keep working the body.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. And he just holds on there.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
Eddie Chambers is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
One.
10 clicks of the talk.
Come on, kid, focus.
Eddie Chambers is left now getting into the mix. And that's the end of round 7.
Take some chances now.
Start of round number 8. Eddie Chambers is up on Teddy's scorecard. He's just been the more effective guy.
Yeah, he has, Joe. And for those young people out there watching that want to be fighters or whatever you do, you know, this is a little bit of Exhibit A proof that you can be aggressive in a state of mind. You know, aggression doesn't always have to be physical. When you're coming forward, you know, you're seek and destroy missile. It could be just controlling a guy in other ways, stepping back, making him do what you want to do. And he's making him do what he wants him to do.
Work the body.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy. But at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was a carpenter, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he'd be just cutting up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Keep working the jab. Good work. Come on, kid, focus.
He missed with that headshot. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your old.
Come on, kid, focus.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Wake up.
Look at that. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Eddie Chambers is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Well-placed hook there.
Keep it up.
He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Good right hand by Eddie Chambers. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, First of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up. You tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out. I'm not throwing back.
That's a big right hand.
Clinch! Clinch!
Halfway through the 9th round.
Stay away from the inside. Just like that. Just like that.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
He just does not appear to have the stamina it takes to be in this fight.
I don't know if he has the will or the stamina.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go. Big shot comes crashing home. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
He just missed that shot up top.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. There he is, landing a combo. And this round comes to an end.
Eddie Chambers is in position right now to really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way because I can't see it any other way.
Good block. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Eddie Chambers is coming up. There it is! Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So that's it. Unable to rise up and beat the count. A knockout victory.
Walked right into that one.
Let's make it official.